Why is this one so long, bruv? What the?
Yeah, man. Probably the start of your hair. You know, everyone got that, but you don't see it in black people.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
So you met...
Well, no longer good morning here.
No, of course, because we were in America,
right.
different time.
Let's talk about how you first met, because this was on a vegan...
You know what's really weird, yeah? The way he's just like... Yeah, but it's weird, man. It's like he's looking in her soul.
They look like the weird type of couple. Very kinky, I think.
Yeah, they definitely look like kinky. Yeah. What's that? That was like a Haribo necklace or something like that. I don't even know what that is. But yeah, they do look very freaky.
That tat. I don't know what that is.
I think it's a sword.
Don't say. Let's go, man.
website, wasn't it? So you said from the moment that you kind of met each other online, you had this very deep connection.
Yeah, it was like so special that I ended up traveling on a plane to go meet him for the first time. And normally I wouldn't do something like that, so it must have been something very special for us.
This guy must have the best game ever.
Nah, I don't.
What was he saying to make her catch a plane?
Oh, who broaches the subject that, right, okay, how about we try this?
Nah. It's true. It's actually true.
It's actually true.
No. Maybe.
Who do you think asked first?
I don't think there was a conversation. I think they were just, getting it on, and you know when you know when you know, and he was just like, ooh, and she was like, yeah, and then I think that's what happened. I don't think conversations actually happen. I think that's what happened. I don't know, personally.
Okay,
but I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I think she brought it up first.
What, you think it's like a fetish?
Yeah, if she's willing to get on the plane.
I think that was me, and I just wanted at first to just get my...
Okay.
How can you say, I think it was me? It was you. You know it was you. You know it was you.
They're not going to say it was you in, they're not going to say that, are they? They said, that's why she said it, I think, because she's thinking, I can't say it was during,
I believe her.
I'm going to say draw. I'm going to say draw.
Nah, that's a win.
I'm going to say draw.
No.
Draw. All right, cool.
Because I'd always felt sexier and more womanly with my milk.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Bitch, you're a cow. What? What? No.
Girl said, moo.
Yeah, me for one, I don't see anything wrong with doing that, but I don't know, the reason what she's saying is a bit...
I don't understand that. Can someone write in the comments and help us understand? Because
that's a bit weird.
That doesn't make sense to me at all.
Let's say you enjoy it, man.
Seen photos of her when she was pregnant, and you thought she looked particularly good in those photos.
Was she pregnant? When they met with someone else's kid? Can't be.
I think she was.
Because he found the images of you when you were pregnant. He thought that you looked very, very sexy in those pictures as well.
Yeah, he was really attracted to me because I had not much makeup on. I looked very natural, and I suppose you have the pregnancy glow, so he was really attracted to that photo.
Listen. Listen. I don't know what there is about a woman pregnant. There's something attractive about it. I don't know.
For real?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Not for me.
I don't know. Weird.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever thought of that, to be fair.
I'm a weird guy, man. I'm a weird guy.
Yeah, I can see
that. Sean, then, in that case, what were his thoughts when you started to do this?
So when we started, it felt a bit different. Obviously, it's something that not everybody does. But because we're really open-minded, we just tried it and it felt really natural, felt normal, and the bonding connection that you get from it is absolutely amazing.
And it's not just about connection.
I just have to say, brilliant choice of words, because it's better to say it felt really natural than it felt really good.
Why can't people just be honest? It felt good, man. It felt good.
Yeah, boy.
It just sounds weird when you say it like that for some reason.
It felt good.
Saying, yeah, it felt natural.
It definitely a kinky couple. Definitely.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Definitely.
This is a sexual thing for both of you also.
It can be. It just depends. But I think any time.
How is it not a sexual thing?
What else is it for? Just to do it. You're like, come, let me suck the.
What, is he bottling it and keeping it and, you know, taking it to work with him and having it at lunch?
Even when you're cuddling, it can turn sexual. So it's just a normal thing that sometimes it could turn that way. But it's not just a sexual thing. It can just be to bond together and feel close.
So you've taken it the next step forward. You've taken it online, and it started off being sort of much more traditional goings on, and then turned into what's called milky content. It's
traditional going on.
Look at him.
Very lucrative, £3,600 a month, and so there are obviously a lot of people who want to watch you doing that.
Yeah, that's true. And since the documentary aired, a lot of people have contacted us saying that they wish that they could be more open about this. They find it difficult to speak about having this want to do it.
So you've had lots of positive reaction to this, but there has been negative reaction also. I mean, there are those that are saying that you're actually sexualizing breastfeeding and that you're sort of fueling the stigma against breastfeeding in public because it is sexual.
You know, just imagine I do have a man just. Yeah.
I do have to say, I don't want to see that on the normal everyday thing.
Imagine a grown man just sitting on his girl's lap, just that'll be.
That's just odd. Like breastfeeding your child in public, that's like, you know what I mean? You gotta do.
Wait. Is she literally just feeding him? Just feeding him milk?
Yeah.
Like just
for the sake of it.
For food. Is it for food reasons?
I don't think it's for food. They don't look like they need breastfeed for food. Look at the house.
I don't know, man.
But my limit is I don't want to see people breastfeeding their man in public.
But obviously,
that is just weird.
That would make it sexual.
100%. 100%. That is weird to me. But doing it online, okay, it's up to the person's choice to click on it, to go on it or not. You know what I mean?
It's like OnlyFans or something.
Yeah, that's your own personal choice. But
I know where they're coming from, but I think that it doesn't sexualize breastfeeding because in general, the breasts of a woman have always been sexualized, and that's why we keep them covered up most of the time. But that is why the breasts are sexualized. They always have been, and they probably always will be, unless we accept nudity more openly. But I think that breastfeeding in public is much more accepted now in the UK than it ever was before. And when I breastfed my 2 children, I always did it in public, and I never had any negative comments or...
Breastfeeding your child, I don't think anyone's going to have a problem with that personally, that I know. But breastfeeding your man...
No, but she wasn't even saying that. She's just saying that breasts are being sexualized, always been sexualized. That's not true. Not always been true. And in certain parts of the world, people can walk around nude and, you know, and not be sexualized. Yeah. So, I get her points in terms of, like, I think that, just do your thing, man. And
I think that when somebody does have something happen in the public, like a negative reaction to breastfeeding, it often makes the media. So people think that is such a big problem, but for most people, they don't have a problem breastfeeding in public, and it's really, really well accepted now.
Or you say that you want to break down the taboos, and as you also say, you're not hurting anybody. It's not illegal, and so what you do is entirely your own affair. But you're both vegan.
Yes.
Yes.
How does that work?
What's that to do with anything? Man went, you're both vegan.
No, because don't you get it?
Yeah.
Vegan,
Yeah, I do.
But the way you threw it at them, like,
Yeah.
it's like, I've been waiting to say this. Bro.
Do humans not count?
I mean, she's
Seen
vegan
as we're animals, don't humans count?
Yeah, but
She was just like, I'm going to let you answer this one.
a movement in order to protect the rights of animals. And obviously, she's an animal, but...
Yeah, but would you, yo, this guy's good. What did you want him to say there? What would you say?
But like, he could have put it in a better. He could have said, "Yeah, we're animals,"
Yeah, sorry.
but he was like, "Yeah, man, you're an animal." Like, what, you trying to say that?
No, but I think she's calm with that though. Let's see what she says. Let's see what she says.
And to breastfeed. So she's happy to do it as long as she's happy.
Consent.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fair enough.
But when it comes to cow's milk, is different. Okay, the cow perhaps is not happy with the situation, and that is not vegan because you're slaving an animal. But in our case, it's all about consent, and of course, a vegan person, a vegan baby is going to breastfeed.
So do you
natural.
save it? I mean, does it go in your coffee? Does it go on the cornflakes?
He's buying. Man said, just going to coffee, just going to cornflakes.
A, disgusting.
But it's milk though.
I get that, but I don't want breastfeed. Why don't I want breast milk in my cornflakes? My cornflakes.
Yeah, it's
My cornflakes.
What milk do you drink?
Goes straight into my mouth. That's it.
I've often thought about donating to a milk bank if I have an excess amount of milk.
You have an excess amount of
Who
milk.
does she think she is?
Yo, you just sprayed it out to him for free.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, actually,
You know,
how can she say if she has an excess amount if she's performing it online as well? You have an excess amount.
let her do what she wants to
But
do.
it's your,
man. Let her
your,
do what she wants to
your
do.
breast milk. So.
I can't believe this,
I think that's a really kind thing to do for women that can't breastfeed and they still want their baby to have something natural.
Yeah.
What do your families think?
You want to start?
Our families are really, my family is really accepting of it and they support me. And his mum and dad, they're
getting there.
Yeah, that's.
They're getting there.
That's why I said, do you want to start?
Yeah. So let's start this on the positive.
The idea, and I think interviews like this are going to help us normalize the situation.
Oh,
Well, thank you. It's absolutely fascinating. Thanks for joining us.
What can we say, really?
Each to their own, you know what I mean?
That's all we can say, really.
But at the same time, I don't want to see that in public.
Question.
Yeah.
Would you do this?
What? 3 racks a month?
No.
Online?
No, just in general. If your wife was like,
Yeah.
come. You wouldn't do it? Okay.
Well, yeah, let us know what you guys would do.
Yeah,
Are you guys, I don't know, into that? Would you do it in public?
I didn't say I was into that. I just said, if my wife said it, I'll try it. I didn't say I'm into it. Yeah. Don't say that. Relax.
But yeah, would you guys do it? You know, you guys into it? Let us know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, the usual stuff, and hit that notification bell so you know when our latest videos are out. But yeah,
Ping, ping, ping.
it's been good. See you guys on the next one.